everybody, it is Technically Awesome here, your #1 tech station for all tech. And what we're going to be doing today in this video is showing you how to root the Galaxy Note 4 SM-N910T3 model, and that would be this. So that would be the T-Mobile model, and this is the, and we are rooting that model, which I have right here in my hand, as you can see. So we're going to be showing you how to root this phone, how to install custom ROM, and pretty much, yeah, so this is going to be the center for the SM-N910T3. So in this video, what we're going to be doing is going ahead and rooting. So to get started with the rooting, please excuse the background bird noises. What we're going to be doing is rooting. So what you're going to need is really a micro USB cable. It doesn't matter if it's factory or not. This here is factory the better, because if you've got factory, you get USB 3.0. The second thing you'll need is the CF auto root, Chainfire CF auto root, which will install the root, but not what do you call it? But not Super SU, because you don't want Super SU installed like that. So what you can do is just search up CF auto root into Google, or just auto root into Google. So that's all you got to do, and you can click any of these, but what I usually go to is autoroot.chainfire, because that's Chainfire's site. What I'm going to do is just scroll down and find my model. So really, this tutorial method you can use to root your phone, but we're going to be rooting the T3, and in this method you just want to look for your phone. Now these really show all Samsungs, but there are other phones, but just look for SM, that's the first part of the model number, and then find N, and then we are in the 900, so here's N900, that's the Note 3, N900T, that is the Note 3 T-Mobile. We keep on going down, and we get the N910 which is a different model, N910, and it's usually TRLTE. It's TRLTE, pretty much. You'll see a lot of TRLTE, and you will look down, and you see SM-N910T3 TRLTE TMO FRP. So the only difference between these two things are really is it's a few grams lighter, it's a little bit skinnier, heart rate monitor is flattened out. It's like a different revision. You don't have that curvish screen as much on this, and in the T3 you get, what do you call it? In the T3 you've got FRP, which is factory reset protection, and that protects it from being factory reset and also from being able to root. So at this point you're going to go ahead and download this. You can just click that link, and you'll just go down, you see here, and you just click CF auto root, and I'll have a link to the description into directly this link, and you just click this, it'll download a zip file onto your computer. Once you've got it downloaded, do not X that out, just minimize it. You'll extract its contents, and you will see that there's some things there. You won't see exactly what I have, what you want to do, but you will see CF auto root and some Odin things. So after this, you want to go ahead and just search up Odin, and I'll have my thing. You want to make sure you get a custom Odin, and do not get those there videos. And you want to get 3.10 or above. So just never go to Odin download. That is always pretty much get your stuff from XD8. So go get Odin from here, and you've got 3.10, 0.5, 0.6, and get 0.7, as you can see. And I'll have a link to here as well. So then you'll I have 0.6. You'll pretty much extract that into this folder, replace the files that are already in there, and then you want to get a few more things. And in this case, you want to get TWRP. And when you're getting TWRP, you're not going to find the SM-N910T3. So just get TWRP, and you'll look for TWRP recovery, whatever. So TWRP.me, and I'll have a link to this here as well. And just click on the latest TWRP devices, and you'll put in TRLTE, and you'll just click this. So pretty much. There's two ways to do this. First off is flashing, but because we're already flashing this, we're just going to go ahead and flash it. And then you get the download links right here. So what you're going to do is click on yours. In my case, it's T-Mobile, and you will just find the latest one. So in this case, I'm running 2.8, so I might as well delete this and re-download this. And have it here. And once it is downloaded, I'll just go ahead and copy it into that. Just give it a second. And yeah, so we're going to show you how to root the phone, install custom ROM stuff. So yeah. There it is. Go ahead and stick it into CF auto root. Delete that, and as you can see, it's right there. The next thing to do is click on Odin. Now you don't see this file, but I'll put this in. This is the stock ROM file. So the UV, whatever that is, I'm gonna put in T3_5 T3 5-1-1 stock. So that is the stock operating system, the Samsung TouchWiz stock operating system for the SM-N910T3, which stock is Android 5.1.1. After this, once you get Odin loaded here, what you want to do is hit not BL or AP. Right now what we're going to do is pause everything, and we're going to go ahead and check something out before we can get to the next step. Okay, so in this case, for the next step, what we're going to need to do is open up your phone, and I am running a custom ROM here, so you're just going to have to excuse it. So what you're going to do next is go into the settings app on the phone, and this is for the FRP edition, or the T3, and go into About Device, and go look for build number right there under kernel version in this case, and just keep on tapping it. Some things will pop up saying developer mode will be enabled in 5 more and after 5 more presses, and developer mode has been activated. In this case, it's already activated. You'll open up developer options and make sure that it's on in the top right corner, and then you'll look for an option called OEM unlocking and hit yes, or turn it on. If you don't do that, you could in a way brick your phone, so be sure to do that, which is why we have the stock file. So if you after this, we're going to go ahead and hit AP, and we're going to put in CF auto root. We're going to select that and open it up. And at this point, what you can do is take your factory cable and plug it into your computer. And what you will do on the phone is turn it off. Just turn it off. Oh. Yeah, I accidentally rebooted it, but it's okay. So when you turn it off, what you want to do is, when you turn the phone off, is you want to turn it back on while holding the volume home button and volume down. Then and when the custom OS screen comes up, you'll load it up and hit volume up. And there we go. So now you'll plug it in and you'll see that it says COM6. At this point, you can just go ahead and select start. Now, I'm just going to start it and show you what it shows. So you'll see the downloading. So it'll go ahead and put that stuff through. And on this side it goes, and it will reboot the phone. And now it'll automatically boot into recovery, and this will pop up. It'll add a custom recovery where it does the flashiness and says a bunch of stuff. And after that, you will go ahead and not exit this. You will reset this because it will put the stock recovery back down. If you do put TWRP in first, it doesn't matter. Reset. You'll select your TWRP or whatever custom recovery you put in, but in this case, we're going to go ahead and select TWRP. And we're going to go ahead and restart the phone. Recovery. So once again, like I said, we've got... Okay, at this point, what we're going to do is restart, let the phone boot up, and then restart, turn it off again, and get to that screen again, and hit volume up to continue into download mode, and you'll have the TWRP selected, and just hit start, and, oh, wait. You will have to unplug the cable and plug it back in, and hit start, and it'll plug in recovery, and that'll happen once again. And at this point, it'll follow boot up, prevent it from booting up. So take that battery out before it can do anything, and turn it on, and hold the volume, home button, and volume up. Hold the power, home button, and volume up, and then let go. And now you will see Team Win Recovery Project, which means TWRP. TWRP. Okay. Alright, so at this point, you're going to come with something. It says, TWRP can leave your system partition unmodified to make it easier for you to take official updates. What you're going to do is, if you're not installing a custom ROM, if you're not really a TWRP master, I'm not saying that, TWRP, TWRP, you are going to go ahead and just keep read-only if you're not going to do much. If you're going to go ahead and root and you're a professional rooter, swipe to allow modification. And if you're a professional rooter, I think you know where we're going to go with this. And then you've got install, settings, pretty much. So what you're going to do is hit reboot and hit system. And every time you see this, it says, your device does not appear to be rooted. Install Super SU now. This will root your device. Never, ever, 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 ever hit swipe to install. You will go into a permanent boot loop, and it's really hard to get out of there. Now, what we're going to be doing is, you're going to have to have, you don't have to have, so what you're going to do is pretty much, if you've got the device set up and stuff like that, just go ahead and set up the device and go through. And as you can see, I'm in a boot loop once again. So we need to go ahead, oh, never mind. So my ROM is booting up. I have a custom ROM installed. So at this point, really, the video is over. You've rooted your phone and you've got TWRP recovery installed. So at this point, I guess I'm going to say bye-bye and keep everything technically awesome.